In 2015, I think we expect athletes to be really fast and just score a bunch of goals and hit a bunch of home runs, and the expectation for our athletes just keeps getting higher and higher. But I think that part of our responsibility with the growth of sports and sports culture is to also look at how our athletes are behaving off the field. Coaching Boys into Men is a great prevention program that allows coaches to really learn the vocabulary and the resources to teach the kids that they work with positive ways to interact with young women in their lives. So when I was at Multnomah County, Chair Kafori asked me what I was interested in and asked me if there was any issues or policies that I'd be interested in working in. And so I started doing a little bit of research as to what Multnomah County offered in terms of programs, and I got looped into the Domestic Violence Task Force through the county, and they talked a little bit about some prevention programs that they're trying to coordinate for youth specifically. Coaching Boys into Men was a piece of that, and I got really interested, so I took it back to Commissioner Kafori, or Chair Kafori now, and we decided that this is something that I should focus on moving forward. It was my first year coaching at Milwaukee High School too, so I'd just taken over the freshman team, JV2 team at Milwaukee High School, which is the high school that I went to. And it just seemed like a really good opportunity to take this program and apply it in a setting that I was already in Monday through Friday. I think Raphael House coming into the picture with Multnomah County and with the school district has really played a huge role in making sure that this program is rolled out correctly. I learned a lot from those experiences, so I'm really excited to see that Franklin High School has taken it on, and then since then Portland Public has decided to roll it out to all of the schools in our community to make sure that they get to experience the same level of resources.
It's brought basically to us a little bit of what coaches were already doing, but a format for them to do it officially, get it on record, and talk about character building, how we treat people, how we go about things as young athletes and gentlemen in the community. And it's just been very good for us here at Franklin because we've been able to pilot it for 3 years. So we were the actual pilot program, and now we're in our 3rd year of talking with the athletes about relationships, how to treat people. There's, I think, 12 different topics we talk about throughout the year.
I mean, I think as coaches, it just gives you a tool when you let the kids know that, hey, Wednesday, we're going to have these conversations. The kids kind of look forward to it, and then they're able to come up with questions, and they know they're going to have to stand up and they're going to have to speak and kind of share out and stuff. And so I think it was another great bonding time off the field, per se, that really helped.
Basically, it's just about our coaches just teaching us how to do the right things in the neighborhood, in the community. It just changes everybody's mindset, like just right when you walk out the room.
A lot of the times when we talk about domestic violence work, I think we're talking about the reactive effects on the community. And I really appreciate that Raphael House takes the time to do that preventative work up front and has trainings and different education specialists that are working with the community to do some of that preventative work early on.
I think Raphael House was more important that they've been able to help guide us through the process, so everything from the survey, and then have an opportunity to talk with all of our ADs and then all of our coaches in those training sessions about the importance of domestic violence and domestic violence prevention, and then being a resource if necessary.
I hope that Coaching Boys into Men evolves into something that we not only use in our public schools, but also in the community organizations around our city. So youth soccer leagues and youth football leagues that often don't touch on these subjects because it's just a mom or a dad that decided to coach a team on their off time, right? So making sure that they have the resources to have the valuable conversations that are then going to make it easier for our high schools to work with these athletes in the future.
It's all in what we teach young people is what we get from them as adults. Input, output. If we don't put it in, we can't expect for anything to change.
The hope is that they'll take the information that they've learned here and share it out and not stay quiet. And so we really push that don't just be the person that learns the information, but be the catalyst for change.